What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm actually interviewing one of our favorite students, Miss Holley, as she closes her very first deal. We're going to talk about her experience, her biggest challenges, and, some juicy details about the deal. So before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and be sure to give us a like for this video. So Holley, I'm so excited to have you on the channel. I've been just admiring your journey from a distance and just excited to be a part of just you getting started with mobile home investing. So for those that don't know you, can you give us a little bit about your background and why did you decide to jump into mobile home investing?
Yeah, so my background, I'm a photographer here in Phoenix, Arizona. And I was interested in the mobile home investing for an extra stream of income. So I saw that you and Jay were doing it and I was like, that's kind of cool. So a little bit deeper into my background, I was doing marketing for a homeless shelter. And that's when I was like really exposed to like low income families. And I saw that like mobile home investing was a way to help out these families. Like it's a win-win situation. I can help a family get out of their mobile home and I can help a family that needs low income get into a mobile home. So
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, extra stream of income and I'm helping out families. That's sign me up.
Sign me up. I love it. I love it. I love it. It took you just getting out there and taking action. And then from there, did it kind of become more natural to you or
Yeah.
was there any other challenges that you faced after you kind of got over that initial fear?
So after first breaking that barrier of the fear, and actually putting myself out there, like going out there, meeting the park managers, once I finally like got over that like fear, then it felt good. It felt like it motivated me. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
No, I know that's a lot of people, especially, I run into that, especially with women that are doing it on their own. It's like, hey, I'm a little bit scared to go out there by myself, like you said, at night sometimes, or introducing myself to the park managers. There's just that little bit of fear. But once you actually start taking action, it gets a lot easier. It gets, it's like the first three park managers you walk into, you're like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to expect. But then after you do a few, it's like, okay, this is starting to become normal to me, and I'm catching a rhythm with it. So I'm excited that you got to experience that, and it just gives you a little bit more, confidence once you actually get over that fear. So I'm excited for you. So
I think also, Samara, I wanted to share is the fact that like I think I put those fears by myself in a sense, right? I think while I was doing it, I would focus on like one thing until one time I sat down with the park manager and I remembered, and then I had such a great conversation. I remembered like, hey, well, there's other ways that you can do this. It's not, you don't have to just be focused on one method. And that's when I found my rhythm, that's when I really found the rhythm of just putting myself out there.
I love it. I love it. Like testing, trying things, seeing what fits, seeing what
Yeah.
doesn't fit. No, that's perfect. That's perfect. So let's get into your first deal. So can you tell me about the first deal, what the seller was going through, and how were you able to bring value to them?
He gave me a call and told me that his mother had passed away and that he no longer needed his mobile home. And so driving through the mobile home park, I was like, okay, this is a good one. And walking through the mobile home, it seemed pretty good, in pretty decent shape. Like I was like, okay, this is a mobile home that I could either really make beautiful like the other ones around it, or I can do bare minimum and just give it to someone to make their own, because it wasn't in too bad of shape. He had cleaned it up. And so anywho, I go and talk to the park manager, let her know my intentions of buying the mobile home and just try to build a relationship right off the bat with the park manager. Well, there was one thing that the resident didn't tell me. The resident didn't tell me that he was behind on his part of lot rent. And so I called the person and I just let him know, hey, like, I want to help you. Like, I don't want you to lose she let me know that you're being evicted. I don't want you to lose your mobile home. How about I help you with the fees? And then, and he was like, Holly, I'm so sorry. Yes, like the taxes are all paid up, but I did just kind of let the mobile home sit there after my mom passed. He was like, so if you pay for the fees, you can just have the mobile home. And the fees were $775. So I basically purchased the mobile home for $775 by paying up his lot rent. And he was just so like, he was like, Holly, this is just a relief for me. And so it was nice to help him out. And so, yeah.
That's great. We actually just recently ran into a similar situation where, a lady, she was actually had a tenant buyer in the property, but he kind of trashed the property and he wasn't paying the lot rent. So she was behind on lot rent. The home needed repairs. And she was kind of like, hey, you can, as long as you get me back up on the lot rent, you can kind of take the property off my hands. And so you would think, a lot of people hear, oh, you get a free mobile home because you basically got it for free. I mean, you had to pay the lot rent. But nonetheless, you're really helping someone out, because if he had a judgment on his credit, or if that would have came back to him, that would have caused a whole lot more stress. Nonetheless, he just lost his mother. So that's a whole, he's going through his own things anyway. So, so you got the mobile home for $775. Can you tell us what you did with the mobile home and how did you actually find a buyer?
Okay, so this is also pretty interesting. So I had the mobile home, and at first I was like, okay, we're gonna redo the bathroom floor, and we're gonna remove the light fixture, the sunlight. So we did that, and I started to show the mobile home to just different buyers, but no one really. Everyone was looking for just a different type of mobile home. They wanted a very like polished, ready to move in. And this one needed a little bit of TLC, a little bit of an update. And so after having the mobile home for 2 months, or no, close to 2 months, yeah, I was just like, it has to be another way. There has to be another way of selling this mobile home to the right person. And so instead of doing it one way of just trying to find a family to go into the home, I went back to actually Trailer Cash Academy private Facebook group. And I actually posted in there, is there anything that I'm missing? Is there any way that like could help me? Or and I actually got a lot of feedback, and they helped me, and they gave me information, which landed me a buyer in 1 hour. And the process of selling the mobile home was just so easy. Like, I was just like, oh, like, so it was a really good experience. And so it just reminded me how like much resources I have, that sometimes I can just get so focused on one method, and it's like, no, there's actually more ways that you can do things. So
I love it. I love that you at least came to the realization that, hey, there's people out there that can help me. I can use my resources. And just like that, when you did the right thing, you sold the property super quickly. So how much did you sell the property to the investor for? And what was your profit on the deal?
Yeah, so I sold it for $5,000, and my profit was like $4,000. Yeah, because I only paid like $200 to do the sunlight and the bathroom floor, and that was good.
Amazing. Yeah. I'm so happy that the community was there to have your back, help you walk through the wholesale and how to actually close out the deal.
The help is there. The going back to the course, going back to the Facebook group, like the stuff is there for you. Like, just use it. So I think that would be my biggest lesson was use my resources.
So now what? You've got that deal done. Are you looking to do more deals? Like, where are you at with your mobile home investing journey going forward?
Yeah, well, especially with the current state of affairs, the current state of how we are right now. I know there are families out there who are in need. And so, and I think, again, that's my driver. I think it's time for me to re-enter the community and to reach back out to park managers and start helping these families that, you know, have been hit with unfortunate circumstances.
So I hope you enjoyed hearing about Holley's experience, closing that first deal, making some money. And if you're ready to get your mobile home investing journey started, we're gonna leave a link right below this video where you can apply to join the family, join the team, and we can show you step by step exactly how to close deals with mobile home investing. So go ahead and apply at the link below. As always, thank you for tuning in and checking out this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and check out the rest of our videos on this channel. Thanks for watching, guys.